Third try. Hello everybody. Just to bring you up to date, Monday I'm taking Kaylee's doll and shipping it out to her. And it's sitting in my walker. See it there or not. Anyway, over in the corner there. I'll be going into town, taking my walker so I can manage the box and everything, and go down to the post office and ship that off to Kaylee. And I hope it doesn't cost me an arm and a leg for the shipping. I know it's going to be expensive because the box is between 5 and 10 pounds. The weather has been so rainy, they haven't done anything more on the sidewalks, and they need to get that filled in behind where the little, they put a wall to kind of help prevent the erosion, and they've got to get the ground filled in back behind that now. And then I got to get my landlord to put the steps in by the mailbox going down to the sidewalk, and get the driveway and finished off, because they only did part way up. They only the ramp part of the driveway the city did. So, but it's been 6 or 8 months now that they've been working on the streets in front of my house. And it's been that long since I've actually been able to come and go out of my yard freely. So I haven't been able to go over to the park across the street to do a video with Robert Stephan, because it's an obstacle course and it's a little bit dangerous to try to do so. In order to get out of the yard right now, I have to go all the way over to where the driveway is, and then down and out into the street, because they were working on the sidewalk and everything, and they had wet cement and what have you. Well, we didn't even have the asphalt down for the longest time. They tore up the street, and they took like 3 months just getting the ground leveled off under where the asphalt was going to be, and then laying the asphalt. So, and now they've finally got the sidewalks in, but they don't have the area behind the retaining wall filled in. And I'm not sure when or whether they're going to get that done, but they're going to have to come by and pick up all that stuff that they've got strewn all over the front of my yard there from when they were putting the sidewalk in. All that lumber and stuff is left over from when they were laying the sidewalk and fixing that retaining wall. So that needs to go. And they've got there's a cement ring and a steel lid that went in it that they've got to move, that was out in the middle of the alleyway at one point before they tore that out. They've got that in my yard too. So it's a big mess. Anyway, we've got a thunderstorm going on right now, and which there'll be lightning and thunder and everything here in a few minutes, but it's been raining all day anyway, even without the thunderstorm going. And I've got a painting that I started 2 days ago, and I haven't gotten anything done because the weather has just been too humid, and I haven't had the energy after I got through with what little bit of the housework I could manage to get done because I was in so much pain. Haven't had the energy to work on the painting. And I've also been having to deal with pre-storm migraines, which is a major pain. And getting old sucks. It really sucks. EF5 tornadoes as far as I'm concerned. Because I used to have all kinds of energy and I didn't used to feel like this all the time. And I'm not complaining. I mean, it's just it's a fact of life. When as you get older, you're going to have more aches and pains. Even if you're in really good shape and don't have a lot of medical issues, you're still going to have aches and pains, and you're still going to have less energy, and you're still going to get the gray hair, and you're going to feel less attractive and all of that. That's just part of getting older. When you get to be a senior citizen, like I have finally become, you have to face that. You're not 28 years old anymore. You're not, you're not 23, 24, 25. You're not young anymore. You may be young at heart, but you'll never be able to keep up with the youngsters anymore. And so, my plans for the reborns. Over the next few months, I will be getting a couple more factory-made reborn-style dolls. And I will also be getting a couple more kits to paint to add to my collection. So, but yeah, and my dolls are all named after people in my family, either people that have died or, in the case of one doll, it's going to be named after my nephew that I've never had a chance to meet. Yeah, they're going to be they're named after either children that I've lost or other members of my family that have passed on. And so all of my reborn dolls will be members of my family, and they're all in honor of them. So, but yeah, there's going to be probably over the next few months at least 2 more factory reborn style dolls, and whether they're Paradise Gallery or American Girl or MPK or Adora, I don't know for sure at this point, just what I can afford to get. And then there's going to be at least 2 more kits done, because I have to learn how to paint the hair better, and I also have to learn how to do the rooting. So there's going to be at least those two kits for that. Now, thinking one of the kits will be a sleeping baby, and then the other one will be wide awake. Because I like awake dolls. But I may do, a version of, get 2 kits, one that's a sleeping version and the other one that's an awake version of the same doll. And Robert Stephan may have also another doll that's like a toddler or child version of Robert Stephan, what he would have been like at that age. So that's what I'm planning with my reborns. And I don't necessarily role play with my dolls like other people do. I mean, the most I do is I change them and I hold them, especially Robert Stephan. I'm really bonded to Robert Stephan. And I love to hold him when I'm having anxiety or I'm not feeling good or whatever. He helps me to get through that. So he's a real therapy doll for me. And because reborns are so expensive, I would not, they're not for a child, in my view. Well, there's a lot of kids that do have reborns, but it's mostly an adult hobby. And it's adults that make them. adults that do the painting, adults that are collecting them, selling them. So that's kind of where that's at. And January, I'll be 67. I can't believe I'm this old. But 67. Oh. But I'm going to have to really consider what I'm going to do with myself. I know I'm going to continue working with my reborns and doing my paintings, and hopefully I'll make some sales, at least with my paintings. We'll see how that goes. I would love to be able to do it, and I would love to be able to make enough money so that I can get off disability and, to where I can depend on my talents to make a living for me. That would be the most amazing thing in the world. So if I was going to ask Santa for anything at all, I think that would be it. Hey, just make sure I can make a living at my talents. I'm trying so hard, and I'm being so good, and I'm not. Santa or God or whoever's listening in the universe, just because I'm doing everything I can. So, but yeah, I really love and appreciate you. If you want to get in touch with me, my email's in the description below, norwoodpatricia48@gmail.com, and my Patreon page is also in the link below, description below. Patreon.com/ capital letters PNH, lowercase AND, capital letter R. And I will talk at you later. Y'all have a very blessed day now. Bye-bye.